Welcome to the home of all things geeks and toys. Welcome to Dallas Vintage Toys Talks. This is episode 342.
I'm kidding. It's like 12.
Aww.
How won't let us leave.
How is everybody this morning?
Good. Some of us are waking up.
Yeah, I'm really
Y'all
tired.
Here's my coffee. Y'all's too.
We went to see Star Trek last night. We went to like a 10 o'clock show, so we were out till about 1.
Did that on Saturday.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was good. We went to Studio Movie Grill. Apparently on Tuesdays they do like $5 tickets.
I thought you were going to say $5 pizza. So you're like, so I
they used
pizza.
I think they used to. They used to do like...
So I did 8 pizzas. It was so good.
No, they used to do all
From
you can
10
eat
until
pizza.
1.
Yep, that's all I did.
They used to do
I
all you
didn't
can eat
even
pizza,
watch the
man.
movie.
I was going to say.
I didn't watch the movie. I just sat in the parking lot eating pizza. That's the best Star Trek I ever saw.
Well then. But we got toys on the table. Toys on the table. Toys on the table. Like always. So let's talk about toys on the table. Who's that, Henry? Because he's cool.
That's his cat.
It's the horse from Lord of the Rings.
I can't remember his name.
This is Granomir from Masters Universe Collection.
Ooh.
He's really sweet. They also released a green version recently, but this one's more desirable. The other one's based off the mini comics. This is regular color, but he's really cool, really big. Comes in pieces, so basically build a figure.
Oh, okay. So
Dude,
you
it's enormous though.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the.
Ain't gonna stand up with them chicken legs.
Oh no, he's not able to stand. I think support his own weight, but
Leg day, bro.
kind of also reminds me a little bit of the Sword and Stone, the Disney movie,
Yeah.
when the lady turns into the dragon.
Yeah, it
looks
does.
really
The
familiar to
proportions
that.
and
but-
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's a
The one
really cool
movie
figure.
Henry has seen.
Oh, I saw Back to the Future 2. Still haven't seen 3. And I have the Republic Commando from the Old Republic video games, the vintage car collection. He's really
It's
desirable.
expanded
Really
universe
cool.
figure, right?
Indeed he is. But dude's really rare and really pricey, but he's so cool.
Yeah, I love the design on him.
All the weapons, man, like they give him a little gun holster. There's just lots of good design and paint apps on it.
So you said he's expanded universe?
Yep.
Was he in a comic pack?
No, just single pack on the vintage car
Okay.
collection.
Okay.
But it's based off the it's one of the characters from the Old Republic game from the computers.
Okay.
No, I think those were also on console as well. But yeah, what do you got?
I set up. This is Black Series, right? Rancor.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Well,
know
Black
they've
Series
released it
and
a couple times.
The Target one, yeah, Legacy. It's all the same.
Mm-hmm. But I love this Rancor figure. I actually have 2 in my personal collection. It's just gorgeous. Like Rancor is probably my favorite monster. Like most people from Star Wars. I'm really hoping eventually that Black Series will give this like the TIE Fighter treatment and make a
Oh my God.
6-inch scale one. That would be
Huge.
amazing. I also put up the Black Series 6-inch Scout Trooper with his speeder. Because I don't know, it's just really cool.
We're playing it safe this week and choosing Star Wars.
Exactly. Y'all like Star Wars, don't you? But he's just really cool. I do a lot of like outdoor photography with my toys, so this is like a piece that I'm always contemplating picking up because he'd take a lot of cool photos.
So,
I think outside.
you can have more than one and just have them chasing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Eventually, they'll release a Poncho Leia and Luke.
Yeah. Or I'll put He-Man
Tell
on
us
there.
more, Mr. Hasbro.
I've said too much.
I've said too much.
I've said too much.
John?
We have some vintage Star Wars figures graded by AFA, and these are all AFA 90 loose figures.
Nice.
So these are about as mint as they can get.
That regular C-3PO.
Yep, 12-back version.
I heard you talk the other day that you had the little Frankenstein bolt one, right?
We have that carded.
Nice.
Takara, made in
Nice.
Japan,
I
too,
guess
with a screw in his back.
Must have gone over my head, man. Cool.
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star
But
Wars.
last time I saw him, we had them loose like that.
We had one
That
loose.
thing sold instantly, man. That one was
We
cool.
didn't even put it online.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, a 90, that's, darn near 100.
Yeah, just like comic books.
Have you ever seen anything go past like a 95, something you've
I have
seen?
had some 95 loose
Okay.
figures before.
Okay.
I've only had like 1 or 2 modern carded figures grade 100,
Okay.
but I mean,
So 100 is
For-
basically just came off the factory floor and you gave it to them.
Instantly.
much.
Like, you're not allowed to breathe
You're
on it.
right.
Even then, they sometimes
Breathe
like,
on
well,
it.
the machine did this or that to it.
Oh. The robot that made this
Yeah,
clearly didn't graduate college.
it's damn near impossible, but even like brand new toys that are being manufactured this week, like they won't even reach a 95 too.
They have a flaw.
They always have flaws.
Yeah. Just like me.
I guess the best way to get a 95 is like U grade, right?
I mean, vintage stuff. I mean, it's just like a lot of people will try U grading, but I mean, I've seen some that U grade 60
Oh, they end up
or
worse.
70.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I mean, just because it's in the package, I mean, it's meant. So
Well, Star Trek 3 Beyond came out. And it was okay. It wasn't great.
That's it?
Sean and I have seen it.
Does Sean feel the same way?
well, Andy told me that he was going to go see it last night, and I was like, first 45 minutes are loud.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just an old man now, but I'm just, I guess I'm harder to please, and where am I?
Did you agree?
It was very loud.
I mean, like,
Maybe over the top.
But you go to like the surround sound realistic
What?
VR experience.
It was
man.
IMAX 3D, and I was like,
The kind of theater he goes to, the actors are playing it out right in front of him.
off with his head.
Chris Pine, no. I did not believe that performance.
Do it
Now,
again.
I will say, before I take a dump on the movie,
Oh,
I did have fun. I did enjoy the film. The action sequences were fun, and it was Star Trek, which is, I'm a big fan of the newer Star Trek films. Like, I like Next Generation as far as the show. Like the original stuff, I'm not into.
but the popcorn ruined it for you.
The what?
The popcorn ruined it for you. It was
Oh,
too
you
soggy and it ruined my movie
No, no.
experience.
I was like, you could definitely. The phone is ringing.
Oh no! Continue talking.
You could definitely see, in my opinion, the lack of a J.J. Abrams, what it really did for the performances. Like, almost every scene I saw, I was just like, oh, I think they could have done another take on that. Like, the acting just didn't seem that great. And also just the over-reliance on CG. Like, it made me think of how, what was that? Was that a ghost?
It was a Star Trek alien.
But it made me think of how, like in the prequel trilogy, they didn't actually make any physical clone trooper outfits. Everything was CG.
Yeah.
The grunt villains, or whatever you want to call them, I don't think there was a single time that there was actually a guy in a suit. I think it was always all CG, and it stuck out to me. Like it was very obvious CG.
I guess it costs less money to do that. You just pay some guys overseas,
yes,
and then
but
if you
I
look
would
at the trailers,
think,
it's like special team in China or India, and then U.S. team, and
but I would think that because at no point were there like 50 of those things on the screen. You would think they could have built 5 suits and then just reused them.
Oh, like they did with the Star Wars and the clones.
I would say, like, yeah, in the prequels, apparently, like, this is what I've always heard, there's not actually a physical clone trooper
Not a single one.
outfit in existence. Everything was CG, and they kind of did that with.
but
this
I
film.
own one. What?
That one wasn't in the movie.
Yeah.
So that I didn't like. Also, forgive me for not knowing the actor's name. The guy who played Spock was very obviously wearing a wig. Like, in the first 2, it looked like it was his actual haircut. Like, he actually was like, I'll get that goofy chili bowl thing.
That's really weird. Maybe he just didn't like the adhesive or whatever they did.
God,
Like-
Mr. Hairdresser over here.
Well, it could. I mean, I don't know.
Well, it must be
that's-
bad if you notice it.
Well, it's been like 8 years, since the first one. I mean, and
Really?
his hair could be going. Maybe he can't get that haircut.
Dude, no way.
I don't know. It's been a while.
8 years?
I think so. What is this? This is 2016? Was that 2008?
Is that when the first one came out?
Might be.
No way. I was still in high school.
I don't remember.
If you know, comment below for
Yeah,
Andy.
yeah. If you know when Star Trek,
We can use our phones, but we don't want to.
Yeah. The internet's the devil. Watch our podcast. Subscribe. But no, the movie was fun. No, that being said, I did have a good time with the movie. It just wasn't great. But that kind of for our topic today, I thought we could discuss: is 3 a crowd? Is 3 films in a series too much? Because I feel like a lot of stuff dips there at the end. So I thought I have a list here of some
Well, I'll just say, like, I did see Jason Bourne too, so that was the
Oh,
fourth
yeah.
one.
Fifth, actually, isn't it?
Wait,
There's
one,
three
two,
with.
I'm pretty sure
no,
it's the
I thought
18.
There's three with Matt Damon.
I thought there were only two. Well,
No,
three
there's
counting
a
this one,
bunch.
right?
No,
There's a
because
bunch in the,
there's
in the whole
Identity,
with the whole Bourne name.
Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum,
And this-
Legacy.
they switched to
and
a girl,
then
right?
this New one.
Okay.
Legacy had
I guess I'm.
Hawkeye.
Oh, that's
I
right.
must
Yeah.
have missed one.
Yeah, you missed the one.
I
with
said,
Hawkeye.
well,
But yeah, like it seems like they're trying to set it up for more.
yeah.
Maybe,
I think they're.
or it's the same movie over again.
I feel like they just want to make a Bond out of Bourne.
Yeah.
But
How do you
that's
not
cool.
end it?
That's cool. But the thing about Bond is he changes actors.
Yeah,
That's why it
yeah.
keeps going. Matt Damon can't play Jason Bourne until he's 90.
Sean Connery played when he was old.
Bond doesn't even have a storyline.
Have to
man.
get like a bunch of chest tape, be like, yes.
Bond
pushing
doesn't
along.
have like a storyline or a time stream or anything. It's
That's
just
true.
new movie every time and like
Mhm.
what like whatever man. No, 3 is not a crowd. Austin Powers Gold Member is one of my favorites. I wish I could say I've seen Rocky 3, but I saw 1, 2, and then jumped to 4. I really like 4 a lot.
Okay. Isn't Rocky 3 the one where he fights Mr. T too?
Yeah, Clubber Lang. Oh, and Thunder Lips is there. Hulk Hogan.
Thunderlips, that's his
Yeah,
name?
I think that's his name.
Oh my god.
Because they do like celebrity fight in the beginning.
That's incredible.
But I haven't seen the movie.
I've never seen Rockies. It is one of the biggest shames of my existence. I've not seen Rocky.
You'll get there, man. It's great.
I mean, they're
Really
still
good.
gonna keep making movies, and I guess at my older age, I'm more and more hard to please. I
Ignore
mean,
that.
I guess 3's not a crowd; they're just gonna keep making them anyway. So,
Well, I'm actually looking really forward to Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes. And
Yes,
so
because
pumped.
Rise was incredible.
It was.
That is a franchise that at least, hopefully, is just
is
getting
Rise
better
where they
and
go
better.
across the bridge?
No,
Yeah,
that's
where-
when.
no, when the monkeys go across the
That's the
bridge,
first one.
then
That's the
they
first
just.
one.
Oh, yeah,
Is
Rise,
that
Rise, Rise.
Okay, what's the second
Rise
one?
is
Rise and then the War of the Planet of the Apes.
no, it's
sure?
Rise and then.
They've only done 2 so far.
Yeah, they've done two.
Is it Fear of the Planet of the Apes? Or?
No,
Goodness.
I can't remember what the second one's called. The second one is the one I was referring
Third
to.
one's called
Yeah.
Monkeys 3.
The second one's amazing.
Yeah, man, I can't remember the name of the second one. Oh man,
Help us out, Internet.
jeez, again. These
Yes, I
It's
stuck
early in
y'all
the morning.
What's that movie where them monkeys ride them horses and they got guns?
I will figure it out. But what were you gonna say before I?
That's
Well,
the new
I
King
has-
Kong movie coming out.
Yeah.
Big
I-
horse.
Oh my god.
That's what a mountain.
So I have a list here of third films in sagas or whatever you want to call them, in franchises. I thought we'd just kind of quickly give our overall opinions of those films.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good? You got anything yet on what the second Planet of the Apes is about?
I'm going as fast as I
I
can.
feel like it is War, but I could be
no,
completely wrong.
man, it's not war.
It's Rise and then
Hurry up, you got 10 minutes.
TikTok.
He's Googling it.
You're right,
Go to
you're
your
right.
list.
Okay. First one on the list was The Dark Knight Rises. This is the one with Bane, Catwoman. Overall opinions of The Dark Knight, and how do you think it stacks up to the other two?
That one for me was definitely a lot more bearable. I'm not a big fan of the second one, like everyone else is, you know, but
Because you want to be a unique butterfly.
yeah, you know me,
snowflake.
man. But yeah, to me, the second one was okay, but it's too damn long and it's too dark, and I have like night blindness, man, and like one of my eyes, I can't really see better than
You
the
can't
other
see
one,
Batman.
at night, like when it's really dark, and the whole movie is just, I don't know, it takes too long for me,
Okay.
but it's still good. But the third one was great. Just the whole thing that they did with Talia and Bane for me just wasn't cutting it, but overall the movie was good.
Okay.
What
John.
about you? Did you like it?
I think I'm kind of like Henry. Like some of the movies seem like they go on too long.
Mhm.
And they could cut out a few things to make it
There's definitely been a rise in
longer.
not
Maybe.
no pun intended. There's definitely been a rise in
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Dawn.
Dawn.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is dope. Go watch it.
It dawned on me.
But the rise of the Planet of the Apes, or come on, Andy, what the heck?
We're talking about Batman.
We're talking about Batman
rises.
now.
There has been a rise in films that are like 2.5 hours plus here lately, especially if they're geek themed.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, or not geek themed, but
Probably
you know,
just
not
skip
too
the
bad.
theater and just get it on Blu-ray, I guess.
right? So you can take a nap halfway through. My opinion, though, of Dark Knight Rises, I really enjoyed it. Like, I saw it twice in theaters. I actually saw it.
I think I did too.
I saw it the day before, the night before I got married. I saw it for the second time because we moved back home and I was really bored. So I went with a couple of
Wow,
buddies
just
back
married
home.
and already bored. Is that what you're saying?
No, it was before I got married.
Oh, okay.
Right before I got bored. Because, like, Riley and I weren't together. She was with her sisters, like, getting ready and whatnot. But I really like it. I love the fight sequence with him and Bane. I thought it was awesome. I think I did enjoy Bane more than Joker as a villain.
Yeah. He's cool.
I'm a big
You're
fan.
in that hole
I'm a
when
fan
you
more
give
of
out
the
believe.
physical threat villain.
Yeah.
And then with Bane, you had the 1-2 if he's actually also just as smart as Batman.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. He figured him out and stole his technology and used it against him.
With the Joker, it was kind of
It's mind
there was
games.
no real payoff with a fight
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, Joker can't fight Batman.
It always
you know?
it always trips me out that Joker can stand his own with Batman in a physical fight in any version of the Batman series. You know, like any comic book will have them go toe to
Wasn't
toe,
he the
and
first
Joker
villain?
always manages to take it.
Who?
Joker
Batman villain? I don't know.
back in the 40s.
It might be. I'm not sure. I mean, he's
I was just
definitely-
looking at first appearances and
Oh, okay.
Is the next one on the list Iron Man 3?
No, I actually didn't have that one on the list, but we can talk about that.
Well, you guys are gonna hate me, man, because I'm talking trash about the second Dark Knight, but I actually do really like Iron Man 3.
Oh, it's definitely better than 2.
I liked it. I like all three of them.
2's a bad movie.
Is it?
It's a bad movie.
I enjoyed it, man. I like Whiplash. I like him just whipping those things around.
I like him out there playing hopscotch.
And I really like the introduction
On
of
the
War
racetrack.
Machine and when they're both like back to back and find
Yeah.
all those other machines. It was cool, man.
That's
But-
a like a weird thing. Like I don't like to watch robots fight. You know what I mean? Like if it's a dude in a robot suit, that's cool.
if it's a big
But if
dude.
there's no human element,
Inside,
I don't
yeah.
care. You know. So I'm just like when that whole scene where they're destroying those drones.
I
it's
blame
like, whatever. They're
I blame
fighting-
90s
they're fighting
X-Men for
toasters.
that because you're just like I
Or
want
they
real
find
violence.
CG.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
I don't want Wolverine to pop his claws and then kick a guy. I want him to stab a guy.
Well, that'll be the next film. Rated R.
I know Iron Man 3 like had that fake Mandarin, but I think overall everything else was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know those like melting, boiling people were weird, but
Mhm.
it's still good to watch,
Well,
man. And-
the reveal that the Mandarin was kind of a joke
yeah.
was
Yeah.
very disheartening. Up till that point, that Mandarin was cool.
No, he was real cool.
Like,
He was
if
really
they,
good
if
actor.
they just would have like gone with it,
Yeah.
I think people's opinion of that movie would just be completely different.
Mhm. I think a lot of people's complaints were that he was having like post-traumatic syndrome about the
I thought
the
that was
events of
awesome.
Avengers. Yeah, that
That-
it makes sense. I mean, you got-
realistic,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I mean-
that's what you guys love so much about the Batman films. That was realistic. Like,
Mhm.
why not Iron Man?
Yeah. I enjoyed Iron Man 3. I like
Yeah.
the whole mechanic Iron Man stuff where he builds all that,
Mhm.
you know, that just out of garbage, tech and all that
and
stuff.
I want that Hot Toys figure.
Henry's gone to Home Depot many times trying to replicate that.
I just end up with cardboard and wood.
I have splinters.
Dude.
I'm not talking about the rat.
Next, Spider-Man 3. Tobey Maguire.
At least they tried.
Yeah.
They did too much with too little time. Too many villains. Too many stories trying to develop.
No, we will have them all in the movie.
Dude, you got his whole like, oh, here's Gwen Stacy, but he's still interested in Mary Jane, and then here's Green Goblin Jr. He's mad at Peter.
And he's on a surfboard.
He's on a surfboard and he's mad at Peter for killing his dad. But here's also Venom,
It's
and
like
don't
the-
forget Sandman.
It's like the OC or 90210 with bad guys. Little soap
Basically.
opera.
I get that they're trying to go all out, man, but it wasn't executed very well.
No, it was too much, and you know they'll never live down the emo.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
that was-
scene where he's dancing.
This-
Like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah,
like,
man, I don't know.
like, and I was,
Yeah,
you know,
go
I
to the
came out of
club.
the theater and I was just like, I shouldn't be surprised because this was a Sam Raimi film,
Yeah.
and like, look what he did with Evil Dead. You know, Evil Dead 1 and 2 are just straight up horror films,
Mm-hmm.
and then Army of Darkness was a straight comedy. You know, I just kind of felt like that's what he was trying to do.
I would do the same.
Now that being said, like, okay, Spider-Man 3 is the only superhero movie I've been to opening night to see.
Mm.
I was super excited for it.
It was your Phantom Menace.
Yes. And I can't remember. I got there a little
You got
late.
tattoo Spider-Man.
Yeah.
emo Spider-Man. But I can remember getting there. I got there a little late, so I had to sit up front row,
Mhm.
all the way to the left. I
Oh,
was in
you're
the
like
corner, so
you're like this.
That movie's real good.
That was the kind of ticket Sean was trying to get me for episode 7. I was like, nah, dude, I'll upgrade, please. How was the movie? It was alright, I guess.
Look at me when I talk to you.
So, Spider-Man 3 was not very good.
No, but at the
cool
time,
elements.
At the time, man, there was nothing else to really compare it. So me being a teenager, I was like, cool, I like it. Superheroes, lots of superheroes. I finally got to see Venom.
Apparently there is a recut of the film out there that some fan made where they just cut out all the Venom and they just made Sandman like the villain. And apparently it's really good.
Really?
They cut out Venom. So, because Venom was a character that honestly could have his own trilogy.
Yeah, what's funny?
Sandman
What's funny though is that the same actor that played Venom, because you said that he got cut out, he actually cut out all the pieces to the prequel trilogy of Star Wars. And he edited it all to like make it like into like 40-minute film, and it was like really great.
The
like
actor did?
Yeah.
Topher Grace?
No, is it Topher Grace?
Yeah, the dude from that.
Yeah, Topher Grace. Yeah, he was like commending it. They were like everyone was giving him props for it, but just Lucasfilms just had him remove it from YouTube. But it was like a really good like 40-minute like type video. So I think that's ironic that they edited out him, but he also did the same to Star Wars.
All right, Henry may not be able to contribute much on this one. Alien 3.
I'll leave.
Do you remember Alien 3?
Remind me about it.
That's the one where she wakes up on like the prison planet that's only inhabited by men.
Is that the one with the weird alien?
The
that's
dog aliens.
Yeah, that's the dog alien. But I think you're thinking of
she's in the Wheeling prison.
Resurrection, where she's like with like the human hybrid alien thing. Yeah, that's the 4th one.
Okay.
Seriously, Sean's reaction is basically like what I think everyone has when you say Alien 3. They're like, wait.
Well, I just watched some Alien
one?
something last
Which one
night.
was that? You know,
Probably Resurrection then.
No, this was the one where they go underground again in Alaska or something.
Oh, that's AVP.
Oh, that's AVP.
They keep like showing it. I'm like, okay, I'll watch them. And then Sammy runs in. I'm like, oh, I gotta change the channel.
It's AVP.
I mean, I've seen them all. The first one had one alien. The second one,
multiple.
Yeah.
And then the third one was just kind of
meh.
Yeah, meh. I mean, it's not bad.
I
don't think, but it might.
The Muppets.
Yeah.
It might be not bad in comparison to Resurrection, which is terrible.
Oh, I've heard nothing but bad things about that one.
It's an awful movie. It's so bad and gross.
So bad.
That's the one with her clone, right? That's the one with Ripley's clone?
Well, it's like her kid.
Oh,
it's like yeah, it's really weird. And it's just
wait. So the third one, which one's the one where
she is like I don't know if she's a clone or she's a clone.
And which one?
In Resurrection.
Okay, because by the time Resurrection comes around, her daughter is already dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the video,
well, by the time
game
Alien 2, her daughter's long gone.
Okay,
because she sleeps that long.
The video game is for her daughter's story, I think.
Yeah.
The one that came out not that long ago.
Yeah. Oh, Alien Isolation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
all right, man. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I guess we should wrap it up. It's about time to open it up. John, you want to tell people where they can find us?
Yes, we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Our address is 120524 Skate Drive, Dallas, Texas, 75243. Check us out online at DallasVintageToys.com. Be sure to subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Like us, check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Bye, kids.